Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. As I said before, if you got any questions, you put it down below. And don't mock me, don't make fun of me, because you be cursed. You be a cursed motherfucker by the demons, baby. They right behind me. 1, 2, and 3, baby. I hear them all the time. And that's the spirit of the Lord and the devil and all of the ghosts in between, baby. And the alien grays. I hear all of them motherfuckers. They fucking piss me off at night. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my page. In this video, I try to get to the point under 10 minutes or even less. And I want you to understand this is history, okay? This video is going to be about Immaculate Conception and the truth behind it, okay? There's 2 versions of it. So if you're looking for Immaculate Conception, okay, you'll find nothing but religion on the internet. So you look up Immaculate Conception, okay? You'll find out it always talks about Mary, the birth of Mary, how she's more special than Jesus. They put more emphasis on her. There's a reason for that, okay? They put more emphasis on her because after Jesus died, though he was the perfect one who died on the cross, he took his secret teachings and gave it to Mary, okay? And there was a lot of disciples. This is in the Apocrypha records, okay? You got to read it. Anything is missing from the Bible must be read. Most religious people are not researchers. They do not care about the history. They do not understand about the technical jargon that goes on behind it. They don't talk about the hidden secrets. They don't care about that shit. I'm telling you the hidden secrets so you would know by common sense, okay? It is written, okay, that Jesus gave his secret teachings to Mary to spread the gospel all across the world. Okay? Joseph tried, I think it was Joseph or Paul, tried to stop her from her lecturing. That's when people was worshiping gods and shit, like feminist goddesses, okay? It's really not. No. It's during that time, it was Mary. Everybody was worshiping Mary. That's why they called her a goddess, okay? So during those times, to me, it's all false to me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just storytelling to me, just like the story of Shiva and shit. So Mary is supposed to teach the ultimate wisdoms to the peoples. And so since Jesus was gone, she took his place after her son died. And I'm going to tell you the scientific side of it also. Okay, so that's the story of Mary in a nutshell. Okay, if you want to read more on it, look at the Apocrypha records of Mary. Look at the Book of Mormon. I think some information is in there about Mary. Okay, she's supposed to be traveling all across the world with her own disciples, which is not spoken about because this is a man's world. Okay, and she's supposed to teach about common sense stuff like I talk about. How to transgress the body, scientific terms, metaphysics and stuff like that. They don't want you to know about that. During those days, the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire controlled those areas. Seizure, okay? So now, the scientific side. The scientific side of Immaculate Conception. This is true now. Now, this is where you might not believe in Jesus no more. Cover your ears now. Because Jesus is not the only person who was born without a male conception. Spermatozoid, okay? The male is not there. 1% of the world's population, 1% of the world's population have children without the father. Remember this. Do your research on this. I don't know why people don't even do the research on it. This is fucking strange. Statistically, it's been shown that 1% they say that they have been pregnant without the father. Now, I haven't done too thorough research, but I found out it's something with the, what's the name of it? It's called Bartholin's glands, and also the pariformin glands. But it still has not been, I haven't read any information that's linked to it, where there's a sac full of semen somewhere inside of the woman's body, which breaks apart or something like that. That means she's a hermaphrodite. And I'm going to talk about that in another subject, what a hermaphrodite is. Actually, I'm going to talk about right now. Hermaphrodites are people who basically have both the female and male genitalia. Think about that. So Mary was probably a fucking male too, partially. She looked like she's all female, but she could have had inside of her body, like a sack full of fucking semen, which got her own self pregnant. As a matter of fact, I experienced a female hermaphrodite. She looked all female, but she had a penis, okay, on top of her vagina. And I was shocked because I'd never seen some shit. She was a pretty looking nigga, okay? Later on her back, she had orange bright panties and her skin was black like chocolate. I was going to get into that ass, but I still a virgin than that time, okay? I was going to get into it, but I didn't get a chance. Bad luck, okay? So look into that, brothers and sisters of light and dark. That's some education for your ass. 1% of the world's population. The women are said to have birth without sex from a man, but you will never know that. She could have been a whore. She could have been sleeping around, but you don't know that today. You don't know if Jesus existed or not. You don't even know if God exists. You can say probably they existed, but you don't know by sure. You don't know by 100% fact. You haven't seen any fathom evidence, okay? You only see statues and monuments and shit, crying statues and shit. Sometimes some people over in far-away lands, they see in the sky, the beam of light is flexed on the screen. They see a god somewhere and they see it, but we can't see it, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. So I talked about hermaphrodites. I talked about Immaculate Conception on the spiritual, religious side. I talked about Immaculate Conception on the fucking scientific side. Look at that shit. Stop believing in fairy tales. Believe in the self. Open the third eye. See, this video is short. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Don't believe the hype. Don't fall into the fear that you're going to burn for eternity because you don't believe in Mary or Jesus, because all that shit is folly. Okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace. Do your research. Peace.